Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Saturday, August 1st, 2009, and today we're reading in 1 Kings chapter 15. And as always, before I begin, I encourage you to read it for yourself, see what you get from it, email someone, put it on the blog, because I'm just going to touch on a small portion, but there's a lot more going on in this book, or in this chapter that we're reading. And what stood out to me, and I would share for Lessons for Life, is about Asa, King Asa, who... as you read it, you see that his heart was right before the Lord, it said, but he removed his mother, who was the queen, from being queen because she set up an idol. And that really stood out to me, just that, even though the relationship, his mom, his mother, whatever, the queen, he removed her from being queen because she set up an idol. So the lesson I got out of reading that is really just how your personal experience or your personal relationship with God is of utmost importance. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your husband, your wife. It's really a personalized experience, your walk with the Lord. And we've said before that you may experience blessings because of the actions of other people. You may just get a blessing, but that's not a permanent thing. It's really about your own personal relationship. So even though Asa's mother was setting up an idol, he knew that wasn't right, and that wasn't what the Lord wanted. So he took that down and he removed her from being queen. So for us, we need to realize that it's really about our own personal experience with the Lord. I do these lessons for life, and as you read it when you get older, then it's for you to establish your own relationship and see what you get out of scriptures. And that's why every morning I start off encouraging you to read it for yourself, because it's really about you doing it and your personal experience. What I'm doing, maybe you may get a blessing from it, but it's not about that. It's really about you having your own personal experience, you having your own personal relationship, and that comes by you reading the Word for yourself. And there was something I remember, even as when I was a young boy, that my father had said to me. It was I don't remember the exact instance, but I know I was sitting in the back of the car, and it was something I guess he wanted me to do, and I wasn't quite taking to it like how he wanted me to do. And he basically said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And that really made me stop, and it's something I remember from even right now. And this was many years ago that he said that to me, but that made me really realize that people may do things for you, may take you to the water, they could lead you there, but it's up to you to partake of it and to really grasp it and take hold of it for yourself. So I really, that saying kind of stuck with me, and I really can apply it to a lot of different things I do, that you can't rely on other people to do things for you, or depend upon their relationship with God and how we can tie us all together. You can't depend upon someone else having a good relationship with God and you just piggybacking, because it's really about your own personal experience with the Lord. And that's what I see from reading about King Asa and how he took his mother down from being queen, even though she set up an idol. So it's the main thing, I'm saying it again, is about your personal experience with God. Someone can show you, the way, but it's for you to take hold of it and develop your own relationship with the Lord for yourself personally. Okay? So with that is today's lesson for life. Create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.